Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be a vlog as usual. I think it's actually a pretty long vlog. I'll try to edit down as much as I can. But I just wanted to quickly say thank you to everyone who's been donating to my period videos lately. I really appreciate it. I see every payment and I'm appreciative every single time. You know, even the 99-cent donations, like it just means that you guys are appreciating what I'm doing here and supporting my family, and that just means the world to me. I've been asked a lot lately, especially during these times, if I will set up a Patreon or if there's something that I can set up to have people do more for me. First off, I don't really want you guys doing more for me if you can't. I also don't feel like you should just be giving me money necessarily unless I've helped you in my period vlogs. That's why I clearly state that. You know, if I've provided a service to you that was helpful, you know, by all means, if you can, I appreciate it. But I don't want people to just give what they little they have, just to give it to me. So I have partnered up with my local custom shirt shop. It's my favorite place. I wear their clothes all the time. Not only do they do local stuff, but they do Ohio brand stuff. So if you live in Ohio or used to live in Ohio or love Ohio, they also have a lot of that kind of stuff. But I have partnered up with them for a campaign called Here for Good. Basically, they are producing a shirt for me that I created and designed, and it's called Be Kind. It basically just says Be Kind. It's the same thing as my sweatshirts that I did a couple years ago, but it's in a t-shirt form. I love the quality of their clothing, which is why I was excited to partner with them. But that campaign actually ends on March 22nd, which is at the end of this week. So if you want to purchase one of those shirts, they're $20 with $4.99 shipping. I get half of the proceeds. Half of those proceeds come directly to my family to support my channel, to support us, and then you guys get a really cool t-shirt in return, which makes me feel good, from a company that I really love, that's local, that I want to keep supporting as well. So it's a win-win-win-win situation. So I will leave a link for that t-shirt underneath this video. For everyone who's already purchased a t-shirt, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, let's get on to the vlog because I've been talking too much already. So today it is 7:48 in the morning and we are on our way to drop Georgie off at the vet, because she is getting spayed today, which is so terrifying to me because she's so little and I'm so worried for her. And she's never really been left by herself somewhere except for at like the groomer, which even then I was a wreck. I think, didn't I make you drop her off? Yeah. John actually dropped and picked up Nuna from the vet for her spay, but Nuna was like twice the size as Georgie. As you guys know, Georgie's a little bit smaller than her, but I don't know. I'm just nervous because she's little and can't really wait any longer. She's already about 3 weeks over 6 months, which is when you normally would get a spay done if you don't want them like maturing, which we don't want her maturing. So anyways, it'll be an interesting day. And also it'll be interesting because Nuna, when she came home from her spay, what did the vet said? She was the quickest dog he'd had that split open her stitches that he'd ever seen. John came home with her and was like, so the vet said she's gonna be a little bit tired, a little bit groggy, and may not want to play much. And she bounded through the door and was jumping all around, and I was like looking at her, and suddenly I was like, why is there a hole in her stomach? Is that normal? And John's just like, nope, she split her stitches. So we had to take her back, and she had to get staples actually because she just would not settle down. So I'm a little bit concerned about Georgie because we do have Nuna, and Georgie does have a lot of energy. Not in a bad way, like she's actually really good, but it'll just be interesting to see how she does. I had the weirdest dream yesterday, John.
Uh-oh. What'd you dream about?
It was a combination of...
I'm scared of what I did.
You didn't do anything.
I got like PTSD from your dreams.
It was a combination of... There were two random guys living with us that I used to date because they just come back from war. They're in the army. And then right after they moved into our basement, which we don't have a basement, I got into a car accident at this corner.
Oh no, it's a horrible corner.
And then like you all like rallied together to take care of me and
That's a
ease me
positive
back
thing.
to health. But you are not happy
There she is.
about it at all. And they kept all trying to like kill you off.
Who is killing me?
The guys are trying to kill you off. Aubrey, my name is Kate and I have Georgie here for her spay. Thank you. Parking spot 1 by the dumpster. She's like, I want to go home and eat. She hasn't been able to eat. Nuna wouldn't eat today, you realize. I think that's because Georgie wasn't eating. We've already made them codependent on each other. So you hear that, Nuna? Or Georgie, you gotta come home.
I had a dream that you had a Subaru.
Your dreams are so opposite of mine.
And I was like, huh, I've never driven a Subaru.
Yes, you have.
In the dream.
Wow.
Can't argue with me.
Oh, that's an excited doggy.
It's a boy. Getting his balls chopped off.
Yeah, he is. Hi, sorry. Yeah.
Aww.
She's a little bit nervous. I don't know how she knows she's...
Yeah. Okay.
Look, it's a person.
Hi, sweetie. So I do have an estimate here for you.
Yep, I got the email yesterday.
Oh, perfect.
Everything looks good.
Go ahead and have to steal her.
No.
We'll take her in. We'll take good care of her, and we'll see you guys later on.
It's okay. Oh, it'll probably be easier if I open the door.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
She's still small enough. She probably could fit. It's okay. Hi, honey. We'll just carry you because I know you're nervous. Alright, perfect.
Thank
You guys have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Or Kayla's wagon.
Yeah, but that might mean she's anxious.
Are you gonna feel this like this when I get the surgery next week?
No.
I know. It's okay. Do you want a coffee to make you feel better?
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Come.
If she were bigger, I don't think I would be so like worried.
Man, that dog's really got her hooks in you, huh?
She's just a little. Like Nuna was like twice her size, so I don't think I was like as worried.
No. Guess who's coming home? Guess who we're gonna go get? We're gonna go get Georgie. We're gonna go get your sissy. But you won't be able to play with her. Not for a couple of days. Aww.
Alright, so we've been home for a while now. It's really late. It's almost midnight. I had to put Georgie's cone on her. She's just been kind of laying around all day. She's a complete opposite than Nuna was when she got her spay. Nuna, like I mentioned, she was so crazy after she got her spay. Georgie's the complete opposite. She's been really lethargic all day. She still hasn't eaten. She just pooped, which is a really good sign. But she's just been like not been able to get comfortable sitting and just kind of laying in different positions. And Nuna's been really respectful of her. She hasn't tried to play with her. She's been kind of really concerned just like looking at her. But since I'm putting them to bed, poor Georgie has to be in her cone so she doesn't lick her stitches since I can't watch her. And she is definitely not happy with the fact that she is in her cone. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. It's for your own good, I promise. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Poor dog. Meanwhile, Nuna's like, glad I don't have to have that on me. It is freezing cold outside. It went from being super nice and warm and sunny weather, as you guys have seen in my videos and Instagram, to now freezing weather. I just planted all my pots of flowers and like my vegetables and herbs last weekend because it was really nice out, and I usually do it Mother's Day weekend, which is this weekend. And yeah, now I have to worry about them freezing because it's been like freezing overnight every single night. Exciting news is that we are in the middle of getting our trees removed. So I mentioned this in the other, or maybe not in the video, but when I was live streaming, our big maple tree in the back is actually split down this trunk. We got quotes to get it like trimmed up last month from a bunch of places, and every single place was like, it's gonna cost you a lot to get trimmed, and just to let you know, you should probably just take the whole thing down because it's dead and breaking. Well, it's not dead, but it's, the whole trunk is split down to the ground. So it's a heavy tree, and when the leaves are on it and it's blowing wind, it gets really heavy, and at least every year a huge branch drops. So basically what every single company said was, we can't guarantee that this tree is gonna last for how much longer, and if it does fall, it's coming down on our house or it's coming down on our neighbor's daughter's bedroom. So after hearing that knowledge, we were like, okay, now we can't ignore it anymore, unfortunately. So after 11 years of being here, we are getting this tree taken down along with the pine tree next to it, which John has hated and our neighbors have hated because it's huge and it drops needles and sap and everything everywhere all the time. This is an expensive thing that we're doing, and it was not something we necessarily wanted to do right now, but it's something that, again, after we were told, okay, it's unsafe for us and our neighbors, we have to do it. Like, I would hate myself if that tree fell on our neighbor's daughter's bedroom or even just their house and we knew that it was an issue and we didn't do anything about it. So yeah, John's excited to get the pine tree. I'm just excited to not have to have guilt on my mind. But yeah, they're probably gonna be here all day and possibly tomorrow because they're two huge trees. So far, they're like climbing up that tree. So it's these two trees, this maple right here and then that one, which that I'm sad about because it shades our house really pretty. And when it rains lightly, like you can just sit under it like an umbrella canopy. It's so beautiful. But again, that's the one, if you can see, actually you can kind of see that crack right there all the way down to the ground. That is literally, it's cracked the whole way down. I just thought it was like a, I don't know, a look or something of an aged tree, but no, that's a solid crack. Georgie is doing extremely well. She's doing so much better. She's so much more playful after she got her staples put in. Like I mentioned yesterday, I had to go and take her to get her staples because, right there, I had to get her staples put in. So she's doing really well. She slept in Nuna's kennel last night with her big cone on because I don't trust her in this all the time when I'm not around. But the cone only fits in Nuna's kennel. Her kennel is a little bit too small for her to be in with a cone. So luckily, Nuna can basically sleep wherever. So yeah, Georgie slept in there, but she did really well. So I think she'll be fine. I'm really happy that that's behind us. But with her spay, the tree's getting cut down. So far, a very full and interesting week. Till my kids don't have any entertainment in their lives. So that part of the tree is gone. There's a lot more light in the kitchen now. I just got back from a run. Hey, what's in your mouth? Oh, what did you just eat? Georgie, oh, what did you just eat? Nothing like a dog eating something random in my plant room to change the subject, but I'm about to switch the laundry stuff in the wash. I have washed now twice because I keep forgetting to put it in the dryer, which is not like me. That's what John does, not me. But I've been all out of sorts lately, as you guys know. And then I just ordered some Chipotle for lunch for John and I, so I'm gonna go pick that up for pickup in a minute. And yeah. Yeah. Do you guys remember that this is the tree that, like, John's brother used to try to convince us that they could just cut it down themselves, and I was like, okay, yeah. This is not a do-it-yourself project. This was a, oh hey, he's getting the damaged stump out. So one of these branches, this one right here, was actually growing into the other branch to the point where that was helping split the tree in half. It was the strangest thing. Like, the tree itself was destroying itself. He's cutting that part out right now. Our backyard's gonna look so different. Huh. Nuts. It's definitely not an expense we wanted to incur right now, especially with everything going on, but the more they cut out, the better I feel about our decision.
This is kind of an annoying tree. This thing works.
Does it like get stuff all over the yard?
Yeah, it drops pine needles and pine cones and is really
Is it
nasty.
hard to
And the
get?
dogs.
To give you an idea of how tall these trees were, that's the top of the pine tree. And this is the roof of our house. It's a tall ass tree. So it is day 2 of having our trees cut down. As you saw from that last clip, they still are working on the top of our pine tree. I don't think people really understood how big our trees were. The maple and the pine tree are like huge. So we've had this noise going on in our front yard and backyard since yesterday at 9 a.m. Now it's Saturday, and they got here at like, what, 8:30 and started right in. They're doing an amazing job. I gotta say, man, tree cutters, I see why it's so expensive to get trees cut down, because they're talented and strong. Yeah, John and I just got back from the grocery store. I'm gonna make a cheesecake for myself for Mother's Day. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy being entertained by the tree cutters a little bit more. We're getting so much more light into our kitchen now without those trees. My plants are gonna be so happy in here. It's gonna get real hot in here though, I have a feeling, so we're gonna have to do something about our air conditioning finally. All right, they're taking away the big logs. Oh, watch out for my privacy fence. John's like a little kid out there. He's like watching them outside, even though he's supposed to be cleaning the bathrooms right now. See him? Right there, being a little creeper. Right there. So ignore my disgusting stove and oven because I need to wipe it down, but I got my cheesecake in.
Looks good.
The backyard is almost cleared out. The stump guy's not coming in probably for a week, but I don't even care. I'm so excited. John took a picture of the rotted trunk because a lot of people have been asking me why we've been getting, like, why we would take down such a beautiful tree. And again, we loved our maple tree, but I had noticed that there was something wrong with it years ago because it would like bubble at the bottom and like water would come out of the side, like foam, like tons of foam after heavy rains. And so I always kind of suspected there was something going on, but we never had the money to get it like trimmed. So yeah, I've been wanting to get it checked out for a while now. I'm really glad we did because as you see from the picture, like it was rotted all the way down to like maybe a foot above where the ground level was of the stump. They were trying to lift it into the back of their truck because it was like such a thick stump and they were gonna cut it down for lumber and it fell apart. But yeah, the guys did a really good job and they're just cleaning up everything. And I got my cheesecake done. I'm cleaning the house, or have been cleaning the house, doing laundry because Mother's Day is tomorrow and I want to enjoy not having to clean the house or do laundry tomorrow. That's like my goal. So I'm gonna like clean a lot today. Kids woke me up with some cards that they had made. Very sweet. John got me the Friends Lego set, which is exciting. And I am breaking open the cheesecake to see if I successfully made a cheesecake. I make a whipped topping, like mixed cheesecake that's really good, but it's not like a classic cheesecake.
Looks like sponge.
Does it look like sponge?
Yeah, it looks-
Kaya over here with her, whatchamacallit, knowledge. Her
Whoa.
British baking show knowledge. Looks like a sponge. It looks okay.
It's holding its shape.
It's holding its shape. Nothing.
We didn't talk to you. No one said Alexa. Hi guys. Hello puppies. Hello puppies. This looks really good. It looks like a slice of cheese right there.
Mmm. What do you think? Here, I'll be the judge. That's good.
Are you just saying that?
Oh, that's really good. It has that, like,
It is really good.
Pop.
yeah, it's definitely good.
I'm gonna get fat. Before it was like, oh, cheesecake is really expensive to buy and I have to go here to get it. Now it's like, oh, I'll just make my own. Danger. I didn't even see it, but I have 2 pieces of actually tasty cheesecake. I'm really sad though. I think next time I'm gonna make my graham cracker crust thicker. And then I have strawberries. I'm a little bummed about my crust. It's like sticking to the pan, which I think next time maybe I need to spray my pan and that would help.
See whether these are savage killers. Hi there.
It is Monday. Woo! I just knocked something off Kaya's Lego build. It's Monday evening. I forgot to vlog all today and part of yesterday. I don't know. I feel like my days are melding together, and I really feel like since there's not a whole lot like going on, I forget to vlog. I mean, I guess having our trees cut down and stuff was some, but that's why I vlogged so much of that. It's been so cold here. So cold suddenly, like down to below freezing overnight, which has just been so random. I had to bring all my plants inside that I planted last weekend. I think they're all gonna be okay. That's my thyme. It comes back every year. My mint's hanging in there. My basil took a huge hit, so I don't know. I think that one should be okay. I think I brought it in fast enough. But yeah, I tried covering them outside and that didn't work obviously because the basil started getting frostbitten. So hopefully underneath all my plant lights, which probably are annoying my neighbors, but I don't care. Hopefully leaving my lights on all day and all night will keep these things okay until Thursday. Again, it's Monday. Thursday night is supposed to be like the breaking point. Like it's supposed to stay above 50 at night so I can take them back out then. But I'm hoping if I keep my lights on all day and all night, these will be okay in here. I spent a lot of money on these plants. So it's like I can't. If they die, I'm gonna be really upset. I think some of my coleus got a little bit frostbitten, but hopefully they shouldn't be too bad. John and I, though, just basically ran some errands today. He is actually getting surgery tomorrow morning. If anyone's keeping track, Georgie got a spay last week. John seems to always get his knee done. And this is, I should probably mention this to him. But the last time John got his knee done, if you guys don't remember, was when I got my tubes tied. Like a week after, which was 4 weeks postpartum from Kaya. So I think it's kind of fitting that he's getting his knee worked on again a week after Georgie got her spay or her tube side. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why the universe works that way, but he's got a bunch of like broken up bone spurs in his knee that are like catching and like tearing up his cartilage and making it really difficult for him to walk and do all sorts of things. He actually saw the orthopedist a while ago, or whatever you call him, his surgeon. He saw him a while ago, and then right when we were about to schedule his surgery, everything happened with what's going on now. So the second the elective surgery is lifted, you know, the doctor called him and was like, we can get you in. And normally I would tell John to wait just because everything's still so unsure here, but his knee is really causing him a lot of pain. He's having an issue walking up and down stairs, getting up and down, like it's bad. And if we let it go any longer, the bone spurs that are floating around could really mess up what's left of his cartilage in that knee. So he's getting surgery done at the ass crack of dawn. I gotta drive him a half an hour one way to get to the hospital by 6:30 in the morning, and then I'm not allowed in the building. I'm not allowed to do anything, so I think I may just make the half-hour drive home since there's really nothing I can do. You know, while I'm there, I can't go in there. I can't go into any really stores. So I'll probably just drive home and then just go back to pick him up. But yeah, it's been a busy, expensive week for us. Spay for Georgie, tree removal, John's knee surgery, and all of that. Yeah, so I've been trying to all day today. We've been doing last minute like errands, and now I'm just like getting the house really cleaned up, tip top. Like we cleaned it before Mother's Day obviously, but you know, stuff gets messy and I still have some laundry left over, and I just want to make sure our bedroom's like completely clean and everything's really just like don't have to worry about it, so that John can rest and I can be less stressed while he's resting and not feel like I don't know, not feel so overwhelmed, because I seem to be getting overwhelmed fairly easily these days. I don't know if I mentioned,
Sure, right.
but the wonderful company Kind Cup, as I mentioned in that video, they have an avocado farm, and Christine sent our family some more avocados and some more lemons, which are amazing. I highly, highly, highly suggest ordering from them. I'll leave the link below, but they're so good. I had to share some with some friends because I was bragging about them so much.
The shape of their cup?
No, their cup is more like...
Oh.
Turn
Like
this upside down,
avocado.
and then like that. That's the shape of their cup.
But it's almost an avocado.
A little bit, yeah. Yes, order from them if you haven't already, because fresh avocados, amazing.
Yeah.
So it is Tuesday, and I am just showered. I did a bunch of laundry, took the dogs out, and also dropped John off at the emergency room for his surgery. So we had to wake up at 5:30 for me to get him to the hospital by 6:30. And yeah, now the waiting game starts. He should be going back about right now to have his procedure done.
And then hopefully I'll hear back from the doctor in the next hour or so about how it went. And then I'll go pick him up. Hopefully that won't be too long. And yeah, until then, I'm just trying to keep busy by cleaning to keep my mind off of it. I didn't film on the way there because, I don't know, John was nervous, I was nervous. When both of us were feeling so uncomfortable, it just didn't make sense to bring a camera out and make it even more uncomfortable because, you know, I just left my husband at the hospital to go under general anesthesia. Like, I don't know. That's what's going on. I'm on my way to pick up John. Thankfully, everything went well with his surgery. Apparently, he has more arthritis in his knee, and there's a little bit more damage than they thought, so it took a little bit longer. But I'm just excited that he's okay. I talked to him a little bit via text, but I'm stopping and getting coffee. I just went and got a few groceries, some Gatorade, some baby aspirin for him. His medications weren't done at the pharmacy yet, so I'll have to go through the drive-thru to get those, but he didn't have any caffeine this morning because he wasn't allowed to eat since yesterday, so I promised him I would bring him some coffee. So now I am finding the nearest Starbucks because I am not familiar with this area. I think you're gonna remember any of this when we're done.
I'll remember it. What do you think is in a burger salad?
To guess, probably burger and a salad.
Would it be like just burger, all burger?
John, what would you like to eat? Like for real though.
French fries. French fries.
I don't want to waste money right now, so.
I know, but I'm starving.
Are you actually starving?
Yes.
What do you want? What sounds good? But what sounds good?
Rice Krispie treat.
No, John. I thought you already ate the Rice Krispie treat.
I gotta stole an extra one.
Yeah. That's probably got the COVID all. That is like tiny.
I have one already.
That's like a bite size.
She gave me this so I can take a shower.
Oh, nice. Can you
What else would I get?
Can you please?
It's like Halloween.
Oh God.
I made him give me an extra ice pack.
That's a good idea. We probably spent like $50 on that ice pack.
I think so.
Hell yeah, everything.
I think there's one already on.
You take an Advil and it's like, oh, $20 for that one Advil because the nurse handed it to you in a cup.
I didn't put my underwear back on.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to know. Is it in that bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said, you have to take all your clothes off, even your panties.
She called them panties.
Yes.
They give you the good stuff to put you down.
Put me down.
Yeah, that anti-anxiety stuff that they put in your IV. Oh, it's like amazing.
I felt very like...
Wonderful cocktail of loveliness.
I kept trying to put my arm on the... Oh, I did not like the anesthesiologist.
Oh, really? I've always had nice anesthesiologists.
No, he was very egotistical. And I could tell the way he was talking to
I'll cut that part out of the video.
What? Leave it in.
I guess nobody knows what hospital you went to. John Gary!
They gave me the truth serum.
I told the kids that if I came home to a messy house that's stressed out, then they're in trouble. All their devices get taken away from them.
I want a device. Is this mine or yours?
That's mine. Yours is in front.
Did you remember the story about the mask in the beginning?
Yes, I do.
That made me upset.
I know it did, honey.
Let's get hamburgers first.
Do you seriously want hamburgers?
The only way I'll eat a hamburger is if it's like cooked at the hamburger place.
Oh my God.
And then I have to take it home and eat it.
Seriously, if there's something else you'd like, I'd be more than happy to get that.
Anything I would want other than what you want.
Oh my God, John. Would you?
You deserve it. You're the one.
I didn't do anything. Oh my God. You know how many procedures I've had in my lifetime since I met you? You've done plenty.
Just one.
No. More than that. Egg donation. Tubal. Two births. DNC for my miscarriage. Boobs.
Oh shoot, yeah.
And the tubal should count as like 30.
Yeah, but the boobs is like a pass,
or not tubal.
That like benefits me.
The egg donation should be like 50 appointments because you lived out in Chicago miserably for 2 weeks for that and then took me to all my other ones. I know, I remember. Anyways, that's neither here nor there, but you've taken me to numerous procedures, so when I got my MRI done, they thought I had a tumor in my head.
I would say Chipotle, but it made me poop weird this morning.
All of my emergency room visits for my endometriosis. Jeez, I'm a wreck. I'm a handful.
I don't understand why I can't make any decisions today.
I don't, because you're not thinking straight, John.
What decision? Like, who like gets surgery and then buys a house or something?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm not going to tell Natasha to come over and notarize our will right now. That's for sure. But no, for real. So what do you want to eat?
Pasta
You want pasta now.
from Iggy's.
I'm not driving all the way to Iggy's, especially because I know you really don't feel that way because you didn't really like it that much.
Don't you know her? Is that Monica?
You're so stupid. No, I do not know the random person in the car next to us
No,
on the
that's
highway.
Monica. The lady plays soccer with you.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah,
Well-
she has like a high visibility vest on.
I don't know what she does for a living.
Look.
Monica? No, that looks nothing like Monica at all. Like
Pretty
at
sure.
all. You know
She's
that
got brown
you
hair.
know that episode of How I Met Your Mother when Lily and what's his name have to like see all the doppelgangers to be able to have a baby? And then she's like, hurry, the falafel guy looks exactly like Barney and it looks nothing like him. That's what you just did with that. That looked nothing like Monica at all. And this is why you're not allowed to make any decisions.
Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees, take the heart in, stretch the hips back. Inhale, slide forward to plank. Exhale, up dog. Come up onto your knees. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, left hand to the hamstring. Both arms up. Right hand to the hamstring. Both arms up. Come on down to child's pose and just pause here just for a few seconds. Hold the heels. Slowly lift up. Take a nice seat. Hands to prayer. And good morning. Namaste.
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 That could feel good.
Yeah.
So it is Thursday. I think I might have skipped a day of filming or just stopped filming yesterday. I don't even remember. I'm making another cheesecake. There's Wyatt. I'm making another cheesecake because tomorrow we're gonna go visit my parents who live 2.5 hours away. Social distancing the best that we can. They live in Indiana and I haven't seen my mom in like almost 4 or 5 months, which is the longest I've ever gone. And she's gone without seeing me or the kids in person. She really wants us to come out and visit and we're healthy. John tested negative for, you know, the stuff going on before he got his knee surgery done, which was on Tuesday, Monday. I don't remember when he had surgery done. This week is blurring together. So, you know, we figure the kids haven't gone anywhere. I've only gone the places that John has gone. So we, you know, I think we're safe and my parents really have been doing really well protecting themselves. So we're gonna go see them. My mom really wants to meet Georgie as well. So that's a thing. Speaking of Georgie, oh my gosh. She's back in her normal cone and I've had to like kennel her a couple times because she will not chill out. And yesterday I noticed that 2 of her staples were missing, which she's not due to get her staples out until Monday. So I don't know, I need to call the vet again. I left a message and they never called me back. And I know they're really busy and it's not like dire, like her thing's not opening or anything, but I just want to make sure she's okay. So I keep checking it. She seems to be fine. I don't know. She's just, there's no like controlling her. She just wants to jump around and run around. So I had to kennel her yesterday because she would not leave Nuna alone and was like jumping everywhere. And Nuna's being really good. She knows not to interact, but Georgie's just like that little kid. So
Nuna's staring at me.
I need to find a way to calm her down. And it seems like when I put the plastic cone on, even though it doesn't slow her down completely, it slows her down a little bit. So anyways, I don't know, she's the problem child, but yeah, I don't remember exactly what I did yesterday. I was super busy. I know I was cleaning, I did laundry, I clipped the dog's nails and trimmed both their feet because they were overdue. Our stumps were removed yesterday. Our stump guy, I know you're sick of this dirty kitchen window view, but our stumps were removed yesterday, so half of our lawn is now destroyed. The guy who did our stumps, however, is coming back and he's gonna clean it up and he'll backfill it with new soil. And then we'll get the pool up and then we'll plant grass, and then hopefully we'll have some semblance of lawn this summer.
Water can explode unless it's mixed. But isn't wood flammable?
My outdoor plants are finally back outside. Super excited about that. It is supposed to stay pretty, well, not like super warm, but it's not supposed to drop below freezing. Again, it's Ohio though, so it might. It's Friday morning and I'm super excited because my parents are coming to come visit us. They decided to come out here because of John's knee, so that way he wouldn't have to risk like any blood clotting or anything like that, which John's in the shower right now. He was able to take off all of his bandages and he's walking around a little bit better. He's still a little bit tense and he can't bend it completely, but he's getting there and I'm just super excited. And my kids are running in the street. Awesome. Well, you know, yeah, so I hope.
Walking down the middle of the street?
Yeah, that's him.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Where was he?
I don't know. I'm not concerned. If I can't trust him to like walk in the street and he's almost 10, we have bigger problems, John. You guys ever think about that? Like,
Here's what I found.
Ooh, John and I were just talking about the fact that when we were in like first or second grade, we were riding our bikes to like gas stations and all around the town and city and all of that stuff. And here's Wyatt. Here's Wyatt, almost 10 years old. He'll be in 5th grade this coming year. And we just now start trusting him to ride his bike around the neighborhood by himself. Like, it's just crazy. I feel like we're holding our kids back from our own like fear, but at the same time, you don't want your kids like kidnapped and all of that. Anyways, Georgie's still hanging in there. Her wound is like healing for the most part. Again, we'll just have to get that one staple taken out on Monday, but I'm just like watching her, and anytime she gets like excited or starts running around, I just shove her in her kennel. But yeah, I'm almost to laundry 0, which is so exciting because I hate doing laundry and I feel like I've been just doing so much laundry lately. So much. Doesn't look like it, but our bed sheets are completely clean. This is John's pillow because he's been like putting his leg up. But there's no laundry up here, minus the clothes I'm getting rid of. But like, oh, so excited. I have one more load of laundry that I need to get through, and then I think I'll be kind of close to being done. Like, obviously there's the clothes we're wearing now, but it's not like 5 loads piled up, which is how it's kind of been the last couple days, which has been so frustrating. Ohio is starting to like reopen completely. I hope everyone can be smart and be safe. Lord help us. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't want to like go back a week later and be like, oh no, everything's worse. But you know, I'm just hoping things stay up and up for the positive at this point. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna let you guys go because I want to spend some time with my parents and I need to disinfect everything and get the masks out for the kids to wear. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and I will talk to you guys all in my next video whenever that is.